Hello everyone, I am Subram Reddy Kottapalli from Vishnu Institute of Technology, Bhimavaram. My topic in this presentation is stemming and lemmatization. In this video, I am going to explain about what is natural language processing, NLP components, stemming, lemmatization, applications of stemming and lemmatization, difference between two. First, what is natural language processing unit? Natural processing unit is a part of computer science and artificial intelligence. NLP is a subfield of linguistic concern with the interactions between the computers and human languages. In particular, how to program computers to process and analyze large amounts of natural language data. We have to discuss the history of natural language processing. Generally started in the 1950s, although work can be found from earlier periods. In 1950, Alan Turing published an article titled Computing Machinery and Intelligence, which proposed what is now called the Turing test as a criterion of intelligence. A natural language system working in restricted block words with restricted vocabularies. The following is a list of some of the most commonly researched tasks in natural language processing. Grammar induction. Generate a formal grammar that describes a language's syntax. Lemmatization. The task of removing inflectional endings only and to return the base dictionary form of a word, which is also known as lemmatization. Stemming. The process of reducing inflected words to their root form. Natural language generation. Convert information from computer databases or semantic intents into readable human language. We completed what is NLP. Now we have to discuss NLP components. Natural language processing are divided into two parts. They are natural language understanding, natural language generation. In natural language understanding, we discuss lexical ambiguity, syntactical ambiguity, referential ambiguity. In natural language generation, we discuss text planning, sentence planning, text realization. In natural language understanding, machine reading comprehension, ability to read text, to do process on it, and understand its meaning. It is involved with mapping the given inputs. Text planning. Retrieving the relevant content from database. Here database can be includes vocabulary, sentences, knowledge, sample data and many more. Sentence planning. We get our content using text planning. Now next step to do is choosing required words and forming meaningful sentences, setting the words in right grammatical way. Text realization. We have all the thing need to create actual text in human language.
Hello everyone, I am Jayashree of First TCE of Vishnu Institute of Technology, Bhimavaram. Today I am going to explain the topic stemming and lemmatization. Stemming is the process of reducing inflected words to the word stem, base or root form, generally a written word form. The stem need not be identical to the morphological root of the word. It is usually sufficient that the related word maps to the same stem, even if the stem is not itself a valid root. Algorithms for stemming have been studied in computer science since 1960s. Many search engines treat words with same stem as synonyms as a kind of query expansion, a process called conflation. We will learn about several types of stemming algorithms. There are several types of stemming algorithms which differ in respect to performance and accuracy and how certain stemming obstacles are overcome. A simple stemmer will look up the inflected form in the lookup table. The lookup approach may use permanently part of speech tagging to avoid overstemming. Multilingual stemming. Multilingual stemming applies morphological rules of two or more languages simultaneously, instead of rules for only single language when interpreting a search query. Commercial system using like multilingual sending exists. Learn about lemmatization. It is an algorithmic process of determining the lem of a word based on its intending meaning. Unlike stemming, lemmatization depends on correctly identifying the intended part of speech and meaning of the word in a sentence, as well as within the larger content surrounding the sentence, such as neighboring sentences or even entire document. As a result, developing efficient lemmatization algorithms is an open area of search. It is determined by the lemma of the word based on its intending meaning, unlike stemming. Now, we will learn about the implementations in Python in lamentation approaches. Lamentation is closely related to stemming. The difference is that stemmer operates on a single word without knowing the knowledge of the content, and therefore cannot discriminate between words which have different meaning depending on the part of speech. In fact, when used within information retrieval systems, stemming improves query recurring accuracy or pure positive rate when compared to the lemmatization.
Hi, this is Pavani Suji from Vishnu Institute of Technology, Bhimvaram. Today I am explaining about applications of stemming and lemmatization. Application of stemming and lemmatization. Stemming and lemmatization are itself form of NLP and widely used in texting mining. Text mining tasks include text categorization, text clustering, concept extraction, production of granular taxonomics, sentiment analysis. Developers have to prepare text using lexical analysis, parts of speech, tagging, stemming, and other natural language processing techniques to gain useful information from text. Stemming has been used in query systems such as web search engines, but due to problems of understemming and overstemming, its effectiveness in returning correct results have been found limited. Stemming and lemmatization both generate the root form of the inflected words. The difference is that stems might not be an actual word, whereas lemma is an actual language word. Stemming follows an algorithm with steps to perform on the words, which makes it faster, whereas in lemmatization you should word nest corpus and a corpus for stop word as well to produce lemma, which makes it slower than stemming. You also had to define a parts of speech to obtain the correct lemma. Next difference between these two. Stemming algorithm work by cutting off the end or the beginning of the word. For example, form studies, suffix es, stem study, form studying, suffix ing, stem study, form ninjas, suffix as, stem nin, form ninjas, suffix ez, stem nin. Lemmatization, on the other hand, takes into consideration the monophysical analysis of the word. To do so, it is necessary to have detailed dictionaries which the algorithm can look through to link the form back to the lemma. For example, form studies monophysical information, third person singular number, present tense of the verb study, lemma study, form studying. Monophysical information, gerund of the word study, lemma study, form ninjas, monophysical information. Feminine gender, plural number of the noun ninno, lemma ninno, form ninjas. Monophysical information, singular number of the noun ninjas, lemma ninjas. The goal of both stemming and lemmatization is to reduce inflectional forms and sometimes derivationally related to forms of a word to a common base form. Lemmatization deals only inflectional variants, whereas stemming may also deal with derivational variants. Stemming just removes or stems the last few characters of a word, often leading to incorrect meaning and spelling. Lemmatization considers the context and converts the word to its meaningful base form, which is called lemma. This is difference between stemming and lemmatization. Thanks for watching this video.